Okay, so this was supposed to be the summit where the so-called middle powers emerged. No more European fawning to Trump. Well, how did that go? Let's have a look at some of the moments and see what you think. Trump walks in, greets President Macron, a handshake for the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, the Japanese Prime Minister, short handshake with Keir Starmer, and then look at this. Carney, Merz, Maloney, Antonio Costa, all kind of lined up like school children waiting for an autograph. Macron, the host, stood back from it all slightly, hand in pocket, the kind of cool confidence of the leader who's running the show here. Okay, I think this is one of my highlights. The German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has presented Donald Trump with a German football shirt, the number 47, he's the 47th president, on the back with his name. We knew that he was going to do this. Merz had teased us that he was going to give him a birthday present. We didn't know what. Well, it's a German football shirt. I mean, Trump turning away there, not quite sure what to make of it. He looks a bit underwhelmed, but let come in, he beckons Merz. There you go, there's the photograph for Friedrich Merz's social channels. And then Trump just folds it up, puts it to one side, no doubt to hand to an aide at the first possible moment, never to be worn or seen again. Well, talking of awkward, what about this one? Look, the leaders are all gathered around the table, including other invited ones like Al-Sisi from Egypt, the leaders of Qatar and the UAE as well. They're waiting, this is just before lunch, and they're waiting to have a photo, but look, there's an empty seat there. Who's missing? It's Keir Starmer. But Macron, having waited long enough, decides to go ahead, has the photo regardless. Apparently Starmer was running late because of a TV interview that overrun. One of the warmest meetings was between Fattah al-Sisi, the Egyptian president, and Donald Trump here, who even gets up off his chair to greet him. There's a sort of kind of semi-hug, and then is it a handshake or sort of a hand grab? Double hands there from the Egyptian. But Trump seems to be talking to Macron a lot, not necessarily, talking about certainly the Egyptian leader. We don't know what was said. This is the family photo. They do this every year. It's always a good moment to kind of get a sense of the way things are going, the body language, who stands where. What's the choreography like? Look, who's in the middle? Trump, of course.
Thank you. Thank you.
So is there a serious point to all of this? Well, yeah, there kind of is. Look at this, right? Into the family photo. Trump looks at the camera by himself, thumbs up. However much the Europeans might try and distance themselves and go it alone, he is still the leader of the free world. He knows it, and so do they.
We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more.